Hey, identity isn't who you are, it's who you learn to be. And this soul reflection is for anyone reclaiming their power. Because, wow, lately I've been thinking a lot about identity, especially after talking about the shame-based identity we pick up as kids. So if you didn't catch that video, here's a little recap. When we're young, we don't actually know who we are. We don't have self-judgment, self-criticism, self-protection, or self-doubt. We're just pure love, pure presence, pure consciousness, pure light. When we're first born, we're like, I guess, at the ground zero point. We're not born with an identity. And then slowly, subtly, and sometimes painfully, we begin absorbing other people's projections, their beliefs about us, their opinions, their fears, their conditioning, their unhealed wounds, their reactions to us, their capacity or incapacity to love us. And because a child can't separate this is their stuff from this must be who I am, we swallow it whole. That becomes the early blueprint. Identity starts forming around what we think others they see in us. Not what's true, just what landed. So the identity you walk around with today, the one that says, I don't know, I'm too much, I'm not enough, I'm hard to love, I'm difficult, I'm inconvenient, I'm responsible for others' feelings, I'm not allowed to take up space to take care of me first. None of that was you. You weren't born with that shit. You learned it. And here's the wild part. My friends, you learned it so well, you started calling it me. But if your identity was given to you, handed to you by caregivers, teachers, society, culture, systems, the matrix, generational trauma, wounded adults doing the best that they could, then that means something really huge if we think about it that way. You can give it back. That's not who you are. You can choose something different. And that's really the exciting part. You can rewrite who you are. You were born like a clean slate, pure energy, pure love. Your identity, you're a name that was given to you. Identity is not fixed. An identity is not fate. Identity is not a life sentence. Identity is a collection of agreements you made when you were too young to know you had a choice. Wow, hey? And speaking of choices, since we're on here, I've been talking a lot lately about consent. I know it's really been on me. Not in the human relationship way, but in the energetic way. I never gave my consent to be shaped by other people's unhealed bullshit. And I'm pretty sure you didn't either. I never gave consent to carry someone else's shame. And I'm pretty sure you didn't either. And I never gave consent to internalize their projections. And I'm pretty sure you didn't either. As well, I never gave consent to ingest chemicals, toxins, and systems that numb us out. I never gave consent to be programmed, conditioned, or spiritually sedated. And I'm pretty sure you never did either. And yet, I carried it all as if I agreed to it. And so are you. But now? No. Now I'm reclaiming my consent. I'm revoking agreements I never consciously agreed to or knew about. I'm remembering my original identity, the one that existed before the world touched this human. Because if identity is something that can be placed on you, then my friends, identity is something you can take off. You can change. If it was learned, it can be unlearned. That's the most amazing part of our brains. It only knows what you tell it. If it was absorbed, it can be released. It's just energy. We can tap that shit out. If it was inherited, genetics, generational trauma, it can be returned to sender. Cut the cord. And if it was built from someone else's perception, my friends, you can build a new one from your own truth. So here is your reminder for today, tonight, for whenever you see this. Who you are right now is not your final form. Just saying. Your identity is not fixed. It's chosen. And you get to choose. You get to choose who you are. You are not who the world said you were. You are who you decide to become. If you made it this far, friends, be sure to hit subscribe. You don't have to do this whole human journey, spiritual awakening thing alone. You got this. Have good sleeps.